Buen dia! Welcome to Earth Roots Healing. Today we're just going to go over some of our crops and how they're doing. Right now we're looking at one of our apple trees here. It's pretty big.
Yeah, we have.
One is up here.
We have 8 of them going up the hill. Let's see. In those little rock piles, rock bowls. Look at that one. Almost as tall as Natalie.
Organic Gala apples.
Galagea. How do you say that? I don't know.
It's an apple. It's organic.
It's an apple. Yeah, exactly. Here's our volunteer papaya that showed up out of nowhere. So we planted it out here, gave it a special place. It's going to become a fence post. It's going to share papayas with the neighbors. Later I'll take down all this stuff I built around and just throw some dirt over the bowl. But that loose dirt gives it a real good start to rapidly get going. What do we have in this box?
Over here are radishes.
Yeah, there's some weeding needs to happen, but the radishes are hardy, so they're actually spreading pretty well in this container. So that's one thing that's pretty well established. Yeah. That's a success. What are we going to go look at next here?
Next we're going to check out either the Goji or the orange and lemon tree.
Let's go look at the orange and lemon trees.
Okay.
1 second. All right, so this is an orange tree. You can see it's doing pretty well. The grass overgrows it, but every time I dig the grass off, it's still looking good and growing. We did an experiment. We put bone broth under where the root ball goes for some of these, and we put a fish head under others. And I have markers showing which ones are which, because we planted, I think, 7 lemon trees and 3 orange trees in this area. So later on I'll have the final report on what helps, citrus trees grow the best. This particular one is growing pretty well. I believe this was, yeah, that wood stick means this is a fish head buried under this one.
There's a rock there.
Yeah, this one here, this is bone broth. Now you can see the color's different, the size is similar. So far we don't have a clear winner out of these 2 orange trees. But, down the thing is that it takes the roots a while to get down into those special nutrients anyway. So we got to give it more time to really see what the report is on what helped the most. You can get a glimpse of one of our avocado trees right there. We have 2 like that, and then I've got some starters going from seed that we're going to plant out on these mounds out in the field here down the line. But our avocados are healthy, they're growing, they're doing well, the ones we have so far. Uh-oh, red ants are stinging me. Ay, ay, ay. Don't get in them, babe.
Okay.
All right, let's look at the lemon tree right here. Red ants are giving me my medicine. Ooh, look at this spider.
Eesh.
Blocking the path.
Good Lord, it's big.
I touched it.
It
So that's a
move.
lemon, right? It's being all tough. I'm not moving. So that's a lemon tree. Let me get this little piece of trash out of here. Don't know how that got there. So that lemon tree is growing over bone broth, and you can see it's going pretty crazy. I think its roots have gotten into it and it's starting to have a growth spurt. That's my theory. So we won't dig through the thick jungle. Natalie doesn't like it to look at the rest of the trees today.
Yeah,
That's
sorry.
just a minor update. Let's go look at our little coconut trees.
Okay. So here we have one of our coconut trees, and what we did was protect it with some cardboard, and it just blew up. I mean, this thing was so small before. It was like half the size it is right now. Now it's just shot out. It's amazing. And over there you see Bogey with
more.
the other 2, but you can't really see them.
That's okay. You can stay there.
Oh.
They're all coming along. This one's the biggest out of the 3. But yeah, it's just if you put something around them to keep the vines and grass off, they get more sun, they don't get strangled by vines. So we're doing that with more and more, with our trees around here. It's just a way of taking better care of them. Another thing you might see from here, I'll go point to it, is part of the squash vine that's going crazy. That started way over in this pile on the other side. And it's actually, this is only 1 tentacle, and it goes clear out of sight over there on the ground.
That is crazy.
everywhere like it's supposed to. And then also in these mounds of rotten mulch, when I get the little avocado starters I have a little bigger, I'm going to build a place right up in the top middle of these and make a nice little loose dirt container to start them, and start avocado trees right in the top center of these piles, because other people have had a lot more success growing healthier avocado trees when they put them on elevated like that. So there's more drainage, there's more soft, good, rot dirt before it starts getting deeper into clay-like dirt. So, you know, we have 2 avocados, small ones that are doing pretty good on the back side over there, but I'm also going to put 2 starters in these piles because they should do exceptionally well, and down the line we can compare and contrast how they did compared to the ones we just planted in the ground. And, you know, having 4 avocado trees at least will be nice anyway, I figured. So.
Yeah, and look how tall that grass is compared to him.
Oh yeah,
That's grass.
When I go to chop down to our river, there's grass that's, I don't know, 15 feet tall, and it's like this thick.
Oh.
You know, you have to, it's almost like small trees. It's amazing. This is the tame stuff out front here, believe it or not. So let's go look at your tomatoes, shall we?
Oh yeah, tomatoes, sounds good. So here we are in the greenhouse with our tomatoes, and I finally have some tomatoes growing. These are the cherry ones, the small blooming here. Fruiting, whatever you want to call that. I think it's fruiting.
Yeah, words, whatever.
But what I found that my tomatoes needed were spirulina.
Spirulina spray?
Yeah, so I gave it, made a mixture of spirulina and banana, what is it? Juice.
Banana water?
Well, yeah, with banana water.
Okay.
And finally.
Yeah.
So I'm going to keep doing that and see what happens.
How's our 2 big ones we transplanted doing? We put them in a bigger container of dirt here.
They're growing.
They're already growing again?
Yeah, they grew taller.
Oh, wow, yeah.
But they're not growing, you know, wider.
Bushier? Well, they're still in shock probably. I'd imagine it's only going to get better.
And they haven't fruited yet either, so I'm waiting. They may need more spirulina, so I'm going to keep treating these plants with spirulina.
Okay.
And down here, since we're in here, look at our goji berry.
Yeah, that one looks real lush and thick.
We have some berries starting to grow here.
Yep, several. And the other one was looking almost, it was almost a goner before. Look at it now, it's bouncing back.
Really good.
And then we have 2 more in the nursery type area we'll show you guys too. You want to go do that?
Yes.
All right, off we go. Okay, so this is kind of a little nursery room we use here with an open roof. These are the other 2 goji plants. Now, this one is alive. There's a few little leaves forming on it. So it is coming back. So we're excited. It's going to make it. This one went crazy. You can see a berry right here. There you go, my dear. You can also see a spider hanging there. What else is new? Eat the magic power of the goji. Yeah.
Berry.
It's flowering. It's getting thick. I'd say the ones in the greenhouse might be doing even slightly better, but these are doing well in here too. We kind of wanted to experiment and put one of the healthy ones and one of the unhealthy looking ones in each location and then compare how they did. Process of elimination. More berries.
Yeah, tons of them.
But they're liking this treatment a lot better than where they were out in the field. And then here, I've got a couple avocados going from seed, actually 2 right there. And you can see about 3 or 4. Maybe this is really all one, so there's 2 more popping up in this jar. I have some planted here. We'll see. That's a little apple tree. I'm probably going to give that to a friend that's moved to Puerto Rico when he gets his property. As well as some other things. These are a form of tree I bought, and I put these 6 seeds. I'm not remembering off the top of my head what it's called. It's like a junta something. Anyway, it's got a lot of really great medicinal value, and it's a giant, beautiful tree, so I thought I'd try a few. We have some places I could put them on the property. These are lemons. These are the lemons we still have in starters. I'm going to be giving most of these to that friend I mentioned, as well as a lot of these calabash. Those are calabash miracle fruit growing. Yep. That's a lot of the stuff going on in the greenhouse for the moment. What else do we have to show today? Anything?
I can't think of anything else.
That's all we can think of for now. There's
Yes.
more, but you know, enough for
We'll
one
do
video,
another
I suppose.
video.
Yeah. But I'm thrilled about the avocados, I gotta say. It's just something about, and look how beautiful they are. Back when we lived in the States, I got one to start one time.
In Colorado.
The States, Colorado,
Okay.
same thing. Anyway, I got one to start one time and got about this big. And I was messing around putting different minerals on it, and I accidentally killed it, and that was depressing. But it probably didn't have much of a future there anyway. I would have had to keep it indoors. So here they will thrive. So these two most likely will end up going in those piles we showed you out in the field. And they should rapidly then grow and then surpass the other ones that we've had in the ground for, you know, what's that been since we got here, really?
Yeah.
Like 8-10 months or something?
About that long.
Yeah. I bet you these pass them up because we're gonna kick it into turbo avocado growing gear. Anyway, that's the report for now. We're excited about all this. We're getting closer to full self-sufficiency every day.
Yay.
So much love to you and yours. Hopefully you can get out there and plant something and work with the earth.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you.